Vice President Kamala Harris recently made headlines with her promise to eliminate taxes on tips for service and hospitality workers. This announcement, made during a rally at the University of Nevada, Las Vegas, mirrors a policy first introduced by former President Donald Trump in June. Trump, who initially proposed the idea after speaking with a waitress in Las Vegas, expressed discontent, accusing Harris of stealing his idea for political gain. He stated on his Truth Social platform, "This was a Trump idea. She has no ideas, she can only steal from me." Harris's promise comes amid her campaign to gain support from working families and service industry workers, particularly in the key battleground state of Nevada. On Saturday, she addressed a crowd of 12,000 people, emphasizing her commitment to raising the minimum wage and eliminating taxes on tips. Harris received a significant endorsement from Nevada's powerful culinary union, representing 60,000 hospitality workers, further boosting her efforts to rally working-class voters. The policy of eliminating taxes on tips has gained bipartisan support. Senator Ted Cruz introduced a bill proposing the tax exemption, receiving backing from both Democratic Senators Jackie Rosen and Catherine Cortez Masto. House Speaker Mike Johnson expressed eagerness to pass the legislation quickly, stating, "We will pass it as soon as we can." Other Democratic lawmakers, such as Representative Richie Torres, also showed support, albeit with some skepticism about its origins. Despite the bipartisan enthusiasm, the no tax on tips policy has been met with criticism from some economists. Critics like Steve Rosenthal from the Urban Brookings Tax Policy Center argue that the policy is inequitable and challenging to administer. Rosenthal pointed out that the policy would disproportionately benefit workers in states with lower minimum wages who rely heavily on tips. Additionally, he raised concerns about the policy's potential to distort the labor market and result in a significant loss of revenue for the government. Harris's team has addressed some of these concerns, emphasizing that her proposal would come with an income limit and strict measures to prevent misuse by high-income earners. A Harris campaign official assured that she would work with Congress on crafting a detailed plan that ensures fair implementation and prevents hedge fund managers and lawyers from exploiting the policy. Polls show mixed reactions to the proposal. A recent survey found that 67% of Americans support eliminating taxes on tips, with support crossing party lines. However, some union representatives remain cautious. Ted Papageorge, Secretary-Treasurer of the Culinary Workers Union Local 226, initially dismissed Trump's promise as a wild campaign promise, but has since endorsed Harris, citing her consistent support for union efforts and worker rights. As campaign season progresses, the no tax on tips policy will likely remain a contentious issue. Both Harris and Trump continue to push their versions of the policy, aiming to win over the hearts and votes of the American workforce. Meanwhile, lawmakers on both sides of the aisle will need to navigate the complexities of implementing such a proposal while addressing economic concerns and ensuring equitable benefits for all workers.